Welcome to the Las Vegas special of The Brit Show. We are running live from Oslo to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, let the show begin. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva, viva Las Vegas. Oh, bravo, bravo, bravo. We got our own house band playing for us. It's just wonderful. Welcome to the Las Vegas Special Edition, live from our IP studio in the basement of our HQ in Oslo, Norway. Holy Moses, it's the third day of the Las Vegas Special. And what a house band. Take it away. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva, viva Las Vegas. Bravo, bravo, fantastic. But I am not alone here in the studio. We have some distinguished guests. So I will first introduce you, Kristin. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me again.
You know, it's the least we can do because we're not in Vegas and you're not in Vegas.
No,
so we had to bring, you know, Vegas here to you.
Yeah.
So that, you know, you can get a glimpse of what it is like. But we are going to talk about some of the things that we introduced, of course, the last 2 days. And we also have been joined by our dear friend, James. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Simen. Thank you.
It's good to have you back, and especially in this fantastic, you know, Back in Black. Now, that should be a cue for a song, but we are dropping that today. But because you've been so courteous to come here and join us at the show, we really are giving you a lot of loving. Wow, bravo. That's very, very good. So, first of all, of course, we did introduce a lot of stuff. And I must say that, you know, the engineering team has been absolutely fantastic. You know, think about all the stuff that they created for this release.
Yeah, they have created some fantastic new features.
I must say, I imagine that it was burning a lot of midnight oil to do so.
I would say so, yeah.
So how has it been keeping track of all these projects and all that you know, spectacular work going on?
Well, it's been a fun journey.
Yeah.
The developers we have are really excellent, so yeah.
I totally agree with you on that one. So basically, that means that, but you're in control of them. You know, you're the major project manager. So how is it to tell them to, you know, jump? Well, that was a kind of a fun, yeah. I kind of sprung that one on you.
Yeah, you did.
But James, what do you think? Because you're the commercial guy here, and you, of course, deal with a lot of our partners globally. What do you think their reaction will be when it, you know, the dust settles? And
Oh, we've got a queue of potential customers waiting to try out this latest features and functionality, waiting for the software to be released, I think, in the next couple of weeks.
That's very true.
And we've also got the pilot customers who are already using this, you know, in the flesh. Every weekend, some of the largest sports franchises in the world.
That is also
so, yeah, we're really looking forward to this, ourselves and our customers.
Well, you know, I think that we should then go and do a small recap of what we've been presenting. So we'll start with HDR. And of course, HDR, it's a momentous kind of thing because do you guys own a TV with HDR at home?
Unfortunately not.
No, not yet.
You don't? Oh, that was quite depressing.
No, but do we have them available, the services now?
Absolutely. So I got an HDR set at home, and I connected it up just 4 months ago to Netflix, and are using Dolby Vision, and it's quite an experience.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and so there is a lot of content out there. There is, of course, not an awful lot of content, live content, sports stuff, but that is growing very, very fast.
Yeah, yeah.
And James, we have some customers which have been testing this, of course, because of coming arrangements in sports that is going to be broadcasted in HDR native.
Yeah.
So it is definitely coming. And of course, we have also with us the magnificent Kai, one of the lead developers of this functionality. Hello, Kai. And basically, we're also then going to showcase, some of the great stuff. We have, of course, the timeline. We have the waveform scope. I'm going bananas here in the expressions. We have the beautiful waveform scope. We have the SIA capability of then looking at the full color spectrum. We have the LUT translation into browser. I mean, holy bananas. So I posed the question again to you guys. Being able to get all this functionality into a web browser, I mean, that's some engineering team you got there, Kristin.
Yes, it is. It's quite a lot of work behind this.
Oh, I can tell. And personally, I believe that having access to all these tools in a web browser from anywhere will be quite a revolution.
Yeah, I would think so. What do you say, James?
Yeah, I think so. And, distributed production and remote production are only going to grow the next few years.
Absolutely. And it didn't stop there, because obviously when you have then an immersive picture experience with HDR, what more do you need than, of course, to have support for immersive audio? So we have a lot of audio support. So let's have a look at some of those audio features that we showed yesterday. Kai, can you bring up the room meter? Here we go. Here you can actually see the amazing. This is a 5.1 room meter together with, of course, the radar scope, which is showing the loudness. And guys, we can not only do 5.1, 7.1, we can do 7.4 for immersive audio stuff. We can actually do whatever mapping you like. Are the customers ready for this? Because in all the type of monitoring scopes for audio, it's kind of set. You can only do this or only that. Here you can program your own.
That's right. This is one of the biggest advantages of the VP440 itself, is just the ability to put so many different audio tracks onto a single service.
Yeah, I must agree. What did the development team say that when we, had the demand and said, well, we need the full specification of 64 audio tracks per stream? What did they say? Did they say it was difficult, or did they just do it?
They just do it.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy. I remember actually coming to one of our fantastic clients, a big sports organization. And they were blown away by the ability to have all the 64 channels in the metering. I say, well, it's absolutely fantastic. But there was more news, and we also launched, of course, JPEG XS. And we heard a lot about JPEG XS. We've been talking about it on the program all the time, and it's quite a standard.
Yeah, it is.
So James, when do you think that all this commercial drive to get JPEG XS, when is that happening?
It's happening now. I mean, the customers have been waiting for the encoders themselves and the decoders and our monitoring system pretty much all at the same time. Yeah. So tests are ongoing, and I think they've been very successful so far. So I think we're going to see a much stronger uptake of the technology.
And because we launched it a couple of months ago, we talked about it on the 440, of course, and we now have it inside the 440. And of course, we showed them yesterday the ability to have it in the 330 as well.
Yeah, and that's a surprise to me. The engineering team hasn't told us that, Kristin.
No, some things have to be a secret until
That's very good, Kristin. Keeping the secrets and then suddenly launching it to an unsuspecting sales team. Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, but honestly, I mean, that really does take it into a new dimension. I'm already thinking, how our customers can use this in different ways, not necessarily the production team now, but the networking and, distribution side of the business. So it's going to be really interesting.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds very good. And again, thank you to the team to be able to do this under the radar even. Yeah. That's pretty good, I say. And of course, we showcased one more thing yesterday, which is the amazing feature, the timeline feature from the Content Opt. Well, what can I say? We had the Content Opt for quite some time.
Yeah.
There's been some huge customers, using this for various uses to basically be able then to analyze what's been going on. There we go. There is the timeline. And again, what do you guys think? Because I think this is so simplistic. You have all the data, you can scroll, you can go to the calendar and go back, to a couple of days back and see exactly what's been going on. I mean, this is a pretty powerful tool.
It is. And it's very nice that you can have it visually in front of you. Yeah.
Mm. And also it contains, black frame detection, freeze frame detection, audio silence detection, all the various things. And of course, as I used to say, it's your friendly robot, because basically you have then somebody looking at your streams.
Yeah.
And when you have 1,000 streams, eyeballs cannot do it.
No.
And the problem's always happening yesterday, right?
Yeah.
That's very true.
Problem happened yesterday or last week. You only find out about it now, so you need somewhere to go back into some kind of library system. Check out loudness is a big thing at the moment.
Yeah.
Loudness, everybody still wants to make sure that the loudness levels are great, and as well as just the sanity check of making sure that the picture is what you expected it to be.
That's very true. That's very true. And if you can get back the picture of the timeline, because as you said, the loudness is just there under the picture, and then you see it in full detail. Mm-hmm. So that means you can go back and arrest your sound engineer.
Yeah, that's right. or attack your video engineer if the picture quality isn't good.
Yeah. No, but this is absolutely awesome. So I must say we've been to quite a lot, and I'm so glad you're here. What about what kind of music do you guys like?
Oh, come on, Kristin.
Okay.
Simen, we love rock and roll.
Whoa, bravo. Absolutely phenomenal. And we swapped out James with our sales director, Philip. Hello, Philip.
Hello, Simen. Very nice to see both of you and all of you guys out there. I think it's been some time since I've been in the red chair.
That is very true.
It was Halloween, wasn't it, last time?
It was Halloween, and you were actually, doing quite a spectacular.
I was dressed as Count Dracula.
Oh, that's very
true. He didn't want me back. But
do you think that's a good idea for a sales director to be a blood-sucking?
Probably not. I give blood.
Yes, you do.
I spill blood on behalf of our clients.
Oh, that's good to hear. So don't be distressed. He's not the blood-sucking sales director that he was at Halloween. No, but what do you think, Philip? What will be the impact of all these releases, and features to our partners all over the globe? Because, how many partners do we have again?
We have some 90 partners
That's
at the moment
very true.
worldwide. They're all very active, and I'm sure, like all of us, they've been watching what's been happening over the past 2 days with amazement. Even I'm amazed,
so.
The 330, for example, now has the ability to also accept JPEG XS, so I think that's fantastic.
Yes, it is.
Real opportunity. And our partners, for them, I would be saying, wow, come on, Bridgetech, you've really provided us with the goods to be able to go out and talk to our customers about a whole new branch of the industry, which many of them have not been addressing up until now. We're in the production sphere.
Absolutely, and it gives the partners the ability, as you say, to go to a completely new segment of customers.
Yes, and we note that there's kind of varying success rates, or say, the customers, the business partners, I should say, who are traditionally those who sell quite a lot, actually are the ones who are really benefiting from this. We see a lot of 440s flying out of the house at the moment.
That's true.
And I would say to all our business partners to pay attention, because boy, have our engineers been busy, and we've got some really tasty products for you.
I say, Kristin, I can't say it enough. You've been managing that team very, very well. So, goodness, yes, keep it up. Well, we are drawing it closer to the end of the show. I hate that to happen, of course. We should be here forever. But we still have one more thing from the band, right? Bravo! That is absolutely phenomenal. So basically, what do you say, guys? Should we have a band every show we make?
I thought
I
this
think
was
so, yeah.
I thought this was a permanent feature.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's all, folks. Big thank you to Kai. Hello, Kai. Thank you for joining us. That's very kind of you. It's, of course, a huge thank you to Kristin. Very, very nice of you to be here. And thank you for the great work with the team. Give our love to the team. They're absolutely phenomenal. Big applause to the team. Yay! And, of course, our fantastic sales director. Thank you, Philip, for joining us, and I think that you'll be busy in the coming days.
Absolutely.
So, of course, I was expecting something arriving at some point in time. Oh, there it is. Oh, yes. So would you care to, join us for a glass of champagne?
I would love a glass of champagne.
Absolutely.
But you would never ask.
Oh, yes. I will open this with great care and fanfare.
Point away from...
Shall I point it at the band, maybe?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
no,
I wouldn't.
Them back.
No, that's very true.
Like them back.
Yeah, no. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Yes.
Hey.
So, with that, I say thank you for joining us. This has been broadcasted live from our IP-based studio in the basement of our company HQ in, of course, Oslo, Norway. So, we bid you farewell, and of course, go and find your nearest dealer and buy products.
I'll drink to
Please
that.
do that. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you very much from Don and Roy and myself, Tim, and the house band.
Let's go take my soul high. And a whole lot of money that's ready to burn. To get those stakes up high. There's 1,000 pretty women waiting out there.